Hey, what's up, everyone? So several months back, there was news that had broke that the rumored next season of Super Sentai that was going to be adapted into the next season of Power Rangers was going to be Real Soldier. Then we got confirmation of that from Hasbro themselves around the time of Toy Fair, so maybe like 1 or 2 months ago. They had shown a trailer for the upcoming season of Power Rangers, although at that time it was not yet named. But now we do have that name. This is news that broke, I think, 2 or 3 days ago at this point. This is from Illuminati. I'll go ahead and leave this article in the description below if you guys want to check it out for yourselves. But this is what we found out. Next season of Power Rangers, Dino Fury is the new title for the 2021 season. This is posted by Bryce West of Illuminati, and we'll go over it here. Breaking news, the Power Rangers 2021 season finally has a name, and it has been revealed by the official Power Rangers Twitter to be called Power Rangers Dino Fury. And then we see here the tweet, which has a little bit of a synopsis here of the next season, which says, when an army of powerful alien beings is unleashed on Earth, threatening life as we know it, a brand new team of Power Rangers, fueled by the prehistoric power of the dinosaurs, are recruited to deal with the threat. Then it says Power Rangers Dino Fury coming in 2021 to Nickelodeon. And we get a little bit more here. Power Rangers Dino Fury was initially announced at Hasbro's Toy Fair back in February, I think they meant to say as the Untitled Season 28, but we now officially have a title for Power Rangers 2021 season. Then we go on here. It's interesting to see the title of Dino Fury. Obviously, when I first saw the title, I was instantly reminded of Power Rangers Jungle Fury. Same, and I'm pretty sure anybody who watches Power Rangers or has seen most of the Power Rangers seasons probably thought the same thing. I don't really think that the use of the word Fury will have any sort of connection between the two seasons. I just thought it was interesting to see the word used again in a Power Rangers title. And yeah, that's what I thought too initially when I saw the name, because as we all know, Real Soldier is of course a dinosaur, but also kind of knightly, right? Like medieval knight themed Super Sentai. So it was interesting that they chose the word Fury. I think that was really more, of course, because the fact that Fury was already in the title of a previous season, like what Bryce here is speculating. I don't think it's going to have any kind of tie to Jungle Fury whatsoever. I think that's just, again, just because it's something that had been used in the past, so it might be recognizable to longtime fans. You know, they hear Fury in the title. Of course, as we know, previous Dino seasons, Dino Charge, Dino Thunder, so Dino Fury. But let's continue on here. It is important to mention that neither the title or the official synopsis for the show gives any mention towards the secondary night motif the fans are really excited to see. This makes me worried that Hasbro might be pulling a Super Mega Force and will be ignoring the night motif altogether. I have no insider knowledge of this. It's just my personal speculation. And I think that's a fair speculation to make. As we all know, Super Mega Force was, of course, an adaptation of Gokaiger, which was a pirate-themed Super Sentai. It's been a lot of people's introductory into Super Sentai, and it is by many fans considered to be one of the best Super Sentai seasons that has come out in the last decade or so. So when it got an adaptation over here, Super Mega Force, and they just completely just didn't even mention the fact that things were pirate themed or anything like that. They just kind of glossed over it all. A lot of people did take exception to that, and by now Super Mega Force is really considered to be one of the worst adaptations, one of the worst seasons of Power Rangers to date. I mean, I think most people, I can't say that everybody, but a lot of people widely consider it to be the worst, even worse than Power Rangers Operation Overdrive, which the general consensus was that was originally the worst season, but a lot of people now feel the Super Mega Force might have taken that spot. But yeah, this is an interesting thing to bring up because, of course, as we know, it'd be kind of a little bit of waste, right, if they decided not to really focus on that motif at all. And if the way that Hasbro is handling Power Rangers, if Beast Morphers is any indication of how they're going to be handling things, I don't think there shouldn't be any worry just yet. We should really wait to see. I mean, they're going into kind of their sophomore season with Dino Fury, although at this point they've had the franchise for 2 years. So technically, if you want to be technical, the second half of the Beast Morphers season would be their sophomore entry into the into the Power Rangers TV series, but I consider the next season to be. And I think that'll kind of give us a little bit more of a clear picture of what we could kind of expect they will be doing moving forward. As we've seen with past Power Ranger seasons, sometimes you could get away with not always doing any type of direct adaptation or referencing themes that were in previous seasons. It's worked for other seasons. It really just all depends on the writing. But if it's there, why not use it, right? But let's continue on here. So we have, again, the synopsis, which is pretty much the same thing that we saw in the tweet. And then we'll go a little bit further here. Power Rangers Dino Fury is set to air on Nickelodeon in 2021, as we know. What are your thoughts on the title of Power Rangers Dino Fury? Do you think it's going to be a good season of Power Rangers? Let us know in the comments below. And be sure to come back to Illuminati for more Power Rangers news like this in the future. And that is, of course, something that I would pass off to y'all. What do you guys think of this name? Do you guys think that it is a good name? Do you think there is a chance that they might tie it back to Jungle Fury? I don't think so at this point. I think it's obviously more likely that they're going to try to do something where they tie it back to the previous Dino seasons, or maybe have something with Dino Charge or something like that. But as of right now, I don't think it would make really much sense for them to do something with Jungle Fury, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's possible because they want to bridge that gap between, the Disney seasons and really kind of acknowledge more of that Disney continuity as part of the history of Power Rangers. It's possible, but at this point, how would you do it and make it make sense within the context of Dino Fury, right? So it'll be interesting to see what happens here in the near future with this season, what they're going to allow to be in it, if they're really going to focus on that nightly motif, or if it's something that's going to go to waste and it's going to be completely glossed over and not even acknowledged like it was, like what happened with Super Mega Force. I think that Hasbro, at least for me, in my personal opinion, it feels like to me that, and I've said this before in previous videos, I feel that they're willing to go in a direction that maybe Saban hadn't considered before, right? I want to give them that benefit of the doubt that that'll be the case here with Dino Fury, that they won't necessarily follow some of the same blueprints that haven't worked in the past, that they'll just kind of make up stuff of their own. And, like I said, if it's there, why not use it, right? But let me know what you all think in the comment section below. What do you think of the name Dino Fury? Would you have preferred a name like Dino Knights or something like that, or maybe something more medieval sounding with the Dino name? Let me know what some of the names you would have come up with might have been in the comment section below. I think that's kind of fun because I see a lot of creativity with people when it comes to upcoming Power Ranger seasons and how they would name them. So I think that might be a little fun thing to do. But let me know what y'all think. And until next time, y'all know how it goes. The hunt continues. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a like, share, and comment below.